All right, everybody. Welcome back to Sister Talk with LTB. I am Latanisha. These two right here are my sassy sisters, Brittany and Tiara. Say hello, y'all.
Hi.
So, before we get started, we just want to take time to thank you all for liking and commenting and subscribing to our station. We really appreciate you all. Keep on sharing, okay? You guys keep sharing it, get it out there. Um, but before we get started on our topic today, we got to do our mission statement. Mission statement per boss request. So always remember the 3 E's with Sister Talk. And that is we want to engage you in some sassy conversation. We want you to be encouraged to be your authentic self. And we want to empower you to the next level, whatever the next level is. I mean, it could be just like me, just taking the garbage out. Who knows? I mean,
that's not my next level.
Who knows what it would be,
I'm cool on that.
Tonight we are going to be, or today, whatever you're watching, we are going to be talking about a real sassy conversation. I'm gonna hand it over to my little sis Britt.
That's me. All right, y'all. So tonight our topic is titled Single Woman versus Single Mother. Okay.
Woo.
For real. Because I feel like that's a kind of heavy topic because a lot of people don't know the difference. So you know how I do. I always gotta come with a definition. So this is my definition. As far as a single mother goes. A single mother is a mom who is the primary caretaker of the child. For me, there is no father involved. She is the only person taking care of that baby. Do y'all agree? Y'all agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay. I do agree. That's what I thought. So a single woman, okay. A lot of people get this confused, but a single woman is just that. A woman who ain't got no man. That is I. Okay. So that's what we want to talk about today. So I just want to hop right into it though. So I've already given my definition of what I feel like, single woman versus single mom is. Nisha actually found a really cool video for us to take a look at. It kind of really goes a little deeper into what we mean by a woman, single mother. So we're going to take a look at that video really quick, and then we'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Bianca, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Jaden, go to the room real quick.
Yes, sir. Okay, Jay, why he had to go to his room?
Because I want him all in our conversation.
I guess. So what's up?
Bianca, when did you become a single mother?
Huh?
Huh? Like, same thing I said, huh? Like, when did Bianca become a single mother?
Jay, what the hell is you talking about?
I'm talking about how you out here telling everybody you a single mom. All on Facebook, Instagram, just saying, being a single mama, this, that, and the third. Like, when did this happen?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm a parent. I have a son. And I'm single. I don't have a man, so I'm a single parent. I'm a single mother. What is you talking about? What?
No, you're not.
Jay, how you gonna tell me what I am? I am a single mother.
Because I am here. How you? Let me guess. I'm a single father too. Then, huh? You know what? I need to start posting how I'm a single father. You know what? You're right. Single father. This. You know, everybody look at me. I am a single father.
God, boy, you sound crazy. Hey.
And that's exactly how you sound. Yo, you're not a single mother because you a single woman. Now I would see if you had an absent father in your life, but I always have my son. I do for my son. I help you with our son. But you keep talking like you were a single mother. Now everybody looking at me like I'm some type of deadbeat. So I'm trying to figure out, when did this happen? Being a single mother and a single woman are two different things. But y'all love to stress how I'm a single mom. Baby, you just single. You don't have a man, but you got men in your children's life. It's two different things. So please, can you chill out with it? Because if I have to answer one more question about why I don't have my son and why I'm not doing this, but it's going to be a problem. Now, if I was out here screaming, I'm a single father, they'll think you dead.
Boy, whatever. Wish you would call yourself a single father.
All right, guys, we're back. So we took a look at that video with you. We do want to shout out Jeremy Holloway, who was the basically, I guess, the director, the actor, all that good stuff. If you don't follow him, he's on social media. He's on IG, on Facebook, and I believe he's on YouTube as well. So we'll make sure that we tag him in our video and whatnot. So, sisters, what do you feel about this topic? Because I feel like you guys got some pretty deep things to share with our viewers regarding, you know, the two, because it's definitely a difference. You know, a lot of women are always hollering, I'm a single mother, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I'm not trying to come at the women, but you know, we gotta be real with each other, right? So what do y'all think about this topic? Like, how does it make you feel?
I'm gonna just get mine out of the way because I feel like Nisha might be dropping some heat.
Coming out with the guns.
No, I definitely agree with that definition of what a single mother is. And I'm saying when we saying single mother, I'm saying you taking care of majority of everything, because the father, sperm donor, dude, whatever you want to call old buddy cuz, he not around and he's not, you know what I'm saying, he's not really taking care of his responsibilities, which makes majority of that responsibility fall on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And I am also addressing single mother as you are there all of the time, even if the father is just throwing cash at you. You still a single mother, because I feel like you still a single mother because you still up at night. You still you the nurse, you the doctor, you the teacher, you the lawyer, you know what I'm saying? You are the housekeeper.
The chef.
You know what I'm saying? The chef, everything. You're doing everything. And then you have some fathers who feel like, well, my kids ain't gonna go without a meal. I seen this post that said that some of y'all look like real good fathers because y'all got a solid baby mother that's taking care of everything. And so when people are seeing the kids, when you getting them for 1 day out of the year, 2 days out of the year, they looking real put together, because baby, I ain't sending my baby nowhere. I'm not a single mother, but I ain't sending my baby nowhere not looking right. Okay. She gonna look right. She gonna look right. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, before I even had kids, I used to be like, don't send your kids with me if they ain't looking right. Because if I'm looking right, I ain't about to be looking like that mother. But yeah, I would contribute that to it as well. I feel like, you know, even if you are co-parenting, I feel like some of the responsibility should be shared, period. If that baby, the school call, that baby got rushed to the hospital in the ambulance, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be the only one that call off of work for stuff. I shouldn't be the only one, or the mother shouldn't be the only one that have to drop everything that she is doing just to make sure of the well-being of their child. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that responsibility in itself should be shared.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Michelle?
Well.
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
I have first of all, I just want to say that this right here is our opinions, and this is how we feel about it. This is not, we are definitely not psychologists, and this, that, and other. Like, you guys are really witnessing three sisters having a conversation. With that being said, single mother versus single woman, it is a difference. So many times that single mother put that title on there, and it bothers me because you have the dad around that is taking care of your child. And so many times, hey, dads, money don't raise a child. The time that you put in does. And so sometimes what I have been witnessing is you see the dad putting the time in, putting the money in, but then she's still walking around talking about something. Oh, I'm a single mother. Baby, walk in my shoes. You don't know what a single mother is. Like my sister said, that single mother is you at the parent teacher conference on your own. You is the housekeeper. You the football mom. You is all of the above, providing all of the financial stuff, the support mentally, all of that kind of stuff. We need to identify what the difference is. Being a single woman is just that. You a single mom. You a single woman that just so happens to be a mother. And so in the video, I liked how he said, if I walked around and I was just a single dad and I was advertising it like that, then they would think that you was dead.
Right.
Or you wasn't around. I was like, oh, like Jeremy, you really like hit it. But it's the truth though. And so I think that we contradict ourselves when we hear a man say it. Like, if you heard a man walk around talking about he was a single dad, you'd be like, oh, let me help you, or I feel sorry for you. What happened? And he like, well, the mama right there.
But something he pointed out as well in the video, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to not forget. But what he said in the video was, if I was walking around here saying that, no, that's not what he said. He said, you're walking around here saying that you're a single mother. People coming up to me like, well, why you don't get your kid? Why are you being a bad father? Why you're not spending time with your kid when he just literally brought the kid home from spending time with him? Yes. And I think a lot of women do that sometimes. Not all women, but a lot of women throw this single mother stuff out of being bitter. Maybe he don't want you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. But it makes him look bad when he really is doing what he's supposed to be doing. I don't like it.
Eden said he didn't like it either.
Eden don't like that.
She said, because if my daddy disappear, I don't want to knock him in the dump. No, but I definitely agree with what both of y'all said. But my next question would be, would you still consider a woman to be a single mother after the point of her no longer being a single woman? Like, okay, so say you are a single mother right now, right, Brittany? That's what you said. You end up being in a relationship with somebody, and of course, you are a package deal, right? You and your baby, like, you ain't gonna get us without the other one. So, and then that person really starts to invest in a relationship with you, and wants, you know what I'm saying, to have you and your daughter. At that point, would you still consider yourself a single mother? I mean, because even if the help is like lackadaisical from her biological father, but now you have a mate who, of course, she ain't probably calling him daddy or nothing like that, but he is helping out in a male figure role in a household.
Ooh, honey, that's a
That
very tough situation for me.
that was okay.
First,
Okay.
let me just clear something up real quick. I am not a single mother. Okay. I am a single woman. I have my thoughts about what can be done better, but for the most part, at the end of the day, my daughter's father is in her life. She with him right now. And I feel like he does the best that he can do. And I'm cool with that. And also he watches the show and we about to do some business together, so I ain't trying to mess that up. So but to answer your question, for me that's a real touchy situation, especially with the situation that I just recently got out of. And I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but for me, I think that I would be the person who's a little more apprehensive with, I don't want to say him being that father figure, but my daughter has a father, so I would never look at it as like, oh, well, this is your new daddy. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to step up and like you said, we're a package deal. So if you love me, you gotta love her.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't mean that I expect you to provide for her or anything like that, but we a family now. So what you doing? You got to step up to the plate. And that's what comes with being with a woman who has a child. If you're not man enough to step up and do it, don't waste our time. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, for me, I would be I would tiptoe into that whole being a daddy figure, stepdaddy figure, because at the end of the day, for me, I have a daughter. I just want to be really cautious about who I'm putting in that stepdaddy role. You know what I mean? So I don't know, y'all. I have to think about that. I have to pray on it and talk to Jesus, and I'll let y'all know later. How about that?
Talk to Jesus.
Talk to
Amen.
Jesus.
Okay.
To the Lord about
Amen.
it.
I think that is is it for me as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for you. It's your turn, girl.
Yes, honey. You ain't left out, baby.
Um, I lived that already,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a single parent for 16 years. And even in dating, I was still a single mother. You know what I'm
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was still a single mother. My son's father was absent. And so
Mm-hmm.
he didn't participate in their life. So I would still consider myself I would have still considered myself as a single mother. Did my husband step into that role and took care of the scene or whatever? Absolutely, because it's a package deal. You gonna take all
Mm-hmm.
three of us, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same token, but then again, like for me, I was a single mother to a certain extent because unfortunately, two of my children had the same father, and the other one has his own father, but his dad took care of all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he was still absent but present, if that makes sense. So but I was
Mm-hmm.
still considered a single mother because um he didn't put that time in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He took care of, if he could only do um what he was able to do. And then that's another subject as well. Like we have our own expectations of what
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to be. But some men are just doing what
Well,
they
they
know
know how.
best. Yes,
Yeah.
what they know best. If they don't know, if they wasn't taught or trained or any of
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff, like oh, you supposed to do this and you supposed to do that, they only gonna do what they think is best.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can say for my youngest son father, he did what he felt was best. But guess what? He shared it with all of them. You know what I'm saying? And then my husband came in and he just, I'm taking over.
Period.
Right.
My
And
husband.
so,
It's my
there you
family.
go. Yes, that's how he was. This is my
But
family.
that's dope though. That's dope that he was able to just come in like you mine and they mine too. Like
Yeah.
that's I commend that because not a lot of guys will do that. And I'm just gonna talk about the men in my generation. But a lot of men, are not going to step up to the plate. Like, that ain't my baby. They got a daddy. But I feel like y'all think I'm throwing shots, but I'm not. But I promise I'm not throwing shots. But I definitely commend your husband
You so
for
silly.
stepping up and doing that. Cause I mean that's really dope, Where's the other men like that? Where are they?
You silly. I think that they out there. I think that we kind of don't I definitely probably wouldn't have gave my husband a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like because I was categorized everybody into one. Like, oh, you're like that. All of y'all are the same. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that. It's not like that at all. And you can't put everybody into one bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I said. Like some men are out here just doing what they think is best, and that's just what we got to roll with. And then it's communication is the key. So you got these expectations of what it is that you are expecting from this man. You all need to sit down and communicate that.
And that's what I was about to say because I think that oftentimes we're in situations just as women where and I've heard this story a million times where a man may have a child with one woman and behave one way and then they have children with another woman or another situation and they are able to be more involved. You get what I'm saying? And I think that sometimes, especially depending on like the time of each or whatever, we do have to allow for them to grow, like have more mercy. Because for real, this did not come with no manual script. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. And sometimes I feel a type of way as well. And I'm not a single mother where I'm like, bruh, I ain't know how to do this stuff either, but
No,
but
I
I
can feel
figured it
that.
out. I had to figure it out. But I still had to have mercy towards my significant other because I was around more babies as well. You get what I'm saying? Women, we get baby dolls. We be having babies, you know what I'm saying? And holding babies, and we're trusted first to babysit somebody babies. And all this other stuff. But like for boys to men, they're never really responsible for any other children until their
Don't
own
do her
comes.
like that.
Until their own comes. So I was like, I mean, Eden only about to be 6 months, but I used to be like, bruh, this how you gotta change her diaper. Like, no, don't do it this way.
You ain't doing it right.
But that is, I mean, if you look back on it, it's quite belittling. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, but
that is a talent.
But yeah. I feel like as women and girls, we are around babies more. We are more equipped just in our communities to take care of a baby. Like even if we really don't know how, we have more of a sense of how to do it. And I feel like it's not just because we're nurturing, but also because we're just more trusted. Even when we have younger siblings or younger cousins or there's an age gap and we have nephews and we may not be adults yet, but we're still helping out, taking care of the kids, taking care of the babies and stuff like that. And for me, with my significant other, when Eden came, I was like, I'm telling y'all, like, at first, like the first 2 weeks, I gave him like really like the first 2 weeks. Everything was just then. I was like, okay, now, like, you should know how to do some of this stuff. Like, you should be able to change her diaper a little bit faster than that because she's gonna pee on you every time. If she start hollering when you changing her shirt, you just gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to hurry up because I'm not about to be trying to do it every single time. Like, bruh, you is here. You here, like, bruh. I need your help. And he was just looking like, right? He was just looking like, okay, bruh, you just do it because you faster than me or you better than me at that. But I feel like, in hindsight, and then we not even that far in, but like just trying to be better specifically or much more merciful. Like, I know I text y'all one day like, bruh, this nigga is getting on my nerves. And it was like normal stuff, though. It was normal stuff to me that I felt like he should have already knew how to do, or he should have already been good at it. You know what I'm saying? But it was my fault because, like, no, everybody don't. It's not the same for both genders, and it's what we was talking about previously with the gender roles. You are more equipped to be a mom before you're a mother in most cases than men are to be fathers before they're a father. You get what I'm saying?
That's real. It's a lot of programs out here that is so geared towards mom.
Right.
And it's not that many that's geared towards dads. And that really, really breaks my heart because dads is out here just as well as mom trying to learn how to make a bottle, change a diaper,
right,
maybe on the schedule, all of that kind of stuff. I just really wish that it was more programming out here for them. They don't gotta be
job.
I am not. But that is another one of my passions though. Like, I just feel like when I speak into a teen mom or a young mother, I need to know where that dad is at as well, because I need to speak life into him as well. Because, baby, look, this is a partnership right here. No matter if you want to be bothered with her or what, you are still the father. And I just feel like it's my duty to just be like, hey, this a partnership. Let's talk about how we gonna co-parent. And there's not a lot of programs out here that does that. And that just really, really breaks my heart because it's kind of like set the men up. Like, who's gonna throw you over there? And they trying to do the best of what they can. Now, don't get it twisted. It is some dads out there that's just like
ghost.
You know? It is. And I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that's like, all right, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get my baby and do whatever. Whatever. If the mama tell me to stand on my head, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Stand on that head then, baby.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm talking about those kind of dads. They might not even have the financial means, but they got the time. They're present. And so, it is a difference, ladies. It's a
present
difference.
and active.
And I like what you said though about the whole this is a partnership, because I say that a lot, especially in the beginning stages when we were at odds. The main thing I used to say is, listen, this is a business. You are my partner. When it's time, come get the package and drop it off when it's time to drop the package back off. Like, this is a business partnership.
That's right.
Like, and neither one of us.
And if we do it right, baby, we might be taken care of for life. You feel me?
Okay.
But look, you know, so many times women do say like that partnership, like we in this partnership until this baby turn 18. No, that is not true. You in that partnership for the rest of your life because guess what? You are parents, then you become grandparents. And then guess what? If you didn't do good co-parenting, then you gotta look at how you gonna co-grandparent.
Right.
That'd
Oh
be a
my.
whole that'd be a whole nother topic.
Uh, we haven't got there yet.
Right.
No, absolutely not. But I think that just starting at the fact of ladies, give that man a benefit
His
of the
props.
doubt. Yes.
If he's doing what he's supposed to be
Is he
doing,
calling you on the
give him his props.
telephone like, hey, how is my baby doing? And you know, this, that, and the other. You are not a single mother. If he is like, hey, this costs so and so, let's go half on it. You are not a single mother.
Or if he calls you like, hey, what does my baby need? I'm about to go shopping. No, baby, you're not a single mother. You are in a partnership. You might be a single woman. You might not have no man. That's okay.
That's okay.
Okay, right. Don't be getting bitter out here because you ain't got no man. He done found somebody else. Now you single mama.
Okay.
Now you a single mama. That ain't
And
the case.
honestly, if that happens, take it as a blessing because God's got something better for you.
Or what if he finds his mate before you do?
Congratulations.
I hope so.
In some cases, now I didn't witness some crazy stuff. So I ain't even gonna tell you no congratulations. Let me tell you, old girl got a new baby daddy. Had another baby daddy and still was at my brother neck. Like, oh, you with somebody else? And it's like, bruh, you cannot be that way. You cannot be that way. And you can't, and also this is my thing. This is my number one thing that I hate. I absolutely hate. Please do not use your children as a pawn. Okay.
Like just waving it.
Yes.
Like, hey.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Please do not. Please do not do that because ultimately, for real, people say this and it may sound cliche, but for real, it's the kid that's gonna suffer.
Exactly.
And when they get old enough to be able to tell what's really going on, they are going to resent you and they're not going to have any respect for you. And you don't see it that way at first. You're like, well, this how it is, this how it's gonna be. If I can't have my way, nobody can't have their way. Like, that's selfish. And I feel like being a mother in itself is the most selfless thing that you could do, because every single day you putting yourself on a back burner just to make sure, first and foremost, your family or your children is taken care of. And for you to try to do a double ricochet, it's like, bruh, that you is a contradiction, a walking contradiction. I'm gonna be the best mother I could be, but I want to harm everybody else. Like, that's not how it works.
Come in my path. I'm just laying it. Like,
what about the women who feel like it's cool to bash the dad to the kid? That is something that gets under my skin. Like, oh my goodness, y'all don't understand. I hate hearing women do that. Listen, my daughter thinks her father is the king of the world. And she gonna think that as long as she want to. I be like, yeah, girl, he sure is. I hate that. Do not bash your child's father to your kid because you're bitter. Or
especially when you made the decision to lay down. Now, if it was some other type of situation that happened, God forbid, then maybe I could understand. However, you was ready to go to war and back for that dude. You was ready to smack every last chick down on Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying?
Probably was.
You was
Like,
ready to
Not,
drive
not
her up
on.
and down 131st. You
I
know
was
what I'm
just about to
saying?
say, bring it to the Cleveland streets. Don't be trying to
Bring
say
it to the Cleveland Street. I'm
right,
just
right.
saying. Wherever they at. Wherever they at.
said
You know what
Crenshaw.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
131st, Kids, Manave, you know what I'm saying? Harbor, wherever you at, baby.
Harbor.
Noble.
In the middle of the street fighting over them.
Noble. Shoot, you might be suburban. Where you going? Where you at? On Mayfield?
Woo, wait.
Okay.
But back
All
to
of that.
what Nisha said about what if he finds his soulmate first? And I'm glad you brought that up because I was just having this conversation not too long ago with a friend. So where I stand with that is that ain't none of my business. The only time it becomes my business is if my child brings something to me. So and so did something to me. So and so hit me. So and so's mean to me. That's when it becomes my business. And I'm going to have a conversation with the father. I'm not going to address whoever that is. Me and you as parents are going to have a conversation. But other than that, it ain't my business what you doing. I don't care.
Well, what if he come to you with some positive stuff?
Congratulations. I'm
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
I am happy because at the end of the day, my thing is where I'm at with that situation is I feel like everybody deserves to be happy, including you know what I'm saying? And if you're happy with whatever situation you may be in, like I said, that's not my business. I don't know. But if you're happy, kudos to you. And if my daughter's happy with that person too, that's even better. We all happy. Let's all go to the games together. That's
Right.
where I see it. That's where I stand with it. Like I seen a post where I think the kid was playing like soccer or something. And there was the father, the mother, the stepmother, and the stepdad, and they all had little cute jerseys on with the kid's name. I thought that was so cute and very mature.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna get there
It's
one
very
day.
mature.
It is.
But
It's very mature.
yeah, and I feel like if everybody's happy, everybody's getting along, and the child is getting what the child needs, there's no reason for all that extra drama
None.
at all. So stop it, ladies.
So I had a question because it was a long time before I actually really seen this, especially in our community, where how many people are like, I don't want to say like you around, but you witnessed actually have positive relationships with or positive co-parenting relationships, as well as have gotten along with the new wife or husband or significant other.
The husband. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that was possible. But my best friend, who is deceased now, she was the first person that I ever seen this happen with. Like, she would throw her kids a birthday party and invite the baby daddy and his significant other. And I was like, girl, that's gonna be a fight. Like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh no, this how we get down. Like, we all gotta come together and be around this baby. Like, we all gotta come together and be positive. God, I was like, really? I'm gonna try that. Like, and I remember the first time that I did try it, it was a thumbs down. I ain't gonna lie, it was a thumbs down. But I think that it was just because a conversation was not had before. And I think that so many times communication is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you come into the cookout or the party or the graduate, whatever is going on, if you bring in your significant other, let's talk about that. Let's talk about. I think that I also need to know, is this significant other someone that's going to be permanently in your life?
Yeah.
Or is this just
your little boo?
that?
Yeah. No, I understand that. Because I don't want you to
I'm
be.
gonna have questions.
I don't want you to be just popping any and everybody out of my child's life You know, so I get you. A conversation definitely needs to be had, and just let me be aware that you bringing this person.
Right.
You know, and then furthermore, hey, sis, how you doing? Thanks for coming. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It doesn't have, it don't have to be all that beef for what.
The one thing that I think Tierra said was, just I'm
Is she
sorry.
blooping? Oh
No,
No.
no. I am not blooping. I was looking at y'all.
What I was gonna say was the first time that I actually really saw this, it was not with my parents at all. Uh, but it was my god brother. And I seen it twice in the same day, so I really was tripping because it was two different like couples or whatever. And at my church, we be having like family day, and well, prior to COVID, I mean previous to COVID, we would have like family day, we would have like cook days, like we would just have like potlucks, and everybody would come, and we would throw like little just gatherings or what have you. So the first time it was one of the evangelists at our church. Everybody knew who the elder was once married to and who he's currently married to. So when I see the other one come in there and I know her, like I know her, I'm just sitting like, all right. Like,
Woo!
okay, this
What's
gonna
about to
go.
happen?
Yeah. So
Right.
then like they were like right there, like they was getting closer and closer in the same area. And I'm just like, what's happening? And then they like greeted each other and was like, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. And I was like, anybody else seeing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, is anybody else seeing this? And then the second time was with my god brother. Watching him and his first wife, they were very young, and they got married because in church they say that we talked about this before. In church they say she get pregnant, you get married. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily maybe the time for them, or it just wasn't right for them. Period. You know what I'm saying? However, after a while, they parted their ways, and then he got married again. Both of the ladies were very like well-rounded, you know what I'm saying? One is a little bit crazier than the other one, but nonetheless, they're both like very well-rounded. They from the same area, so I mean they could get gutted if they wanted to. And to see like them both come together, they have him and his new wife have 5 children together, 3 from a previous marriage. And so that's like, to me, that's like a lot of things tying you. This is not just one child, you know what I'm saying? This is 3 different kids that you all come together collectively to make decisions about and plan things for. You get what I'm saying? And to see them all like in one place, and then also like I follow them on social media, and they're like always addressing each other. They ain't best friends, but you know what I'm saying? When they have like gatherings, big gatherings, if it's Easter, sometimes they all might go over to grandma's house. The old girl's still cool with the mama. They all be there. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You say something crazy to me, I might pop up. Like, no, it's a respect thing, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, if we have a conversation, you need to respect how I feel, and I need to respect how you feel. When it comes down time to it, if we, like you saying, Brittany, if we are going to bring people around our children, I feel like we should have a boundary in regards to at what point do we think that that's something that's okay, and then let's talk about it before you do it, or at least let me know, like, okay, this weekend I'm taking a baby here, and old girl gonna be there, and this is gonna be their first time meeting, and I want to see how she does with her, or how he does with her, or him, or whatever the case may be. And I think that is, like both of you guys are saying, a conversation to be had. But I gotta respect you. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna really make the right decision or the best decision. Because sometimes we get into situations with people and they don't be making the best decision for themselves. So I don't really trust you to make the best decision for my kid. You know what I'm saying? So please talk to me about that and respect what I got to say or how I feel about it.
But also, we have to acknowledge that sometimes the dad he ain't gonna agree with you either. You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
is true.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
You know,
That's true.
so the thing that we really want our viewers to, we really want y'all to take away is that communication is number one. Communication. You need
Mm-hmm.
to communicate. You need to learn how to co-parent. If that means that you got to go through counseling, if that means that and I don't agree on getting the courts involved. Like this is something of which you guys can sit down and
Mm-hmm.
discuss and communicate amongst each other and
Ooh, child.
hey, you know, this is this way and this is this way and this is my beliefs and this is what I want and blah blah blah. And then come to a medium. So many times moms cut the middleman out. I sure do. I was like, cut it. Bad mistake. You know what I'm saying? That even though that he was an absent parent, he still was a parent. You know what I'm saying? And so something of what I never did was I never bad mouthed. I didn't do the bashing. They found that out on their own.
And they
But
will.
exactly. But the thing about it is you must communicate. This is a lifetime partnership that you decided to make. The one thing that I do want to ask my sisters is, and this might be a whole nother topic,
Uh-oh.
but I'm gonna bust you in the gut with this one. What do you
Ouch.
think about so you meet the mother that your girlfriend, she might be the mom that be like, yeah, well, um I'm a single mother. He decided that he didn't want nothing to do with this baby and blah blah blah, this that and the other. He told me in the beginning he didn't want no kids, but he can't tell me what to do with my body, and I did what I wanted to do and I kept my baby and blah blah blah, this that and the other. What do you say to that mom?
Tear.
I feel this way. Which I didn't get to have an actual baby shower, so y'all didn't get to see the actual cups that we were gonna give away. But I feel like
Not
this.
cups. This is about cups.
It says, look. On the cups, it said Eden's Village. Okay. So I feel as though as this way, even as an adult, I have a village. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even if um, you know, I feel as though even if my father was not present, I still would have had a village. And my mother took advantage of that village. You get what I'm saying? So, sister, brother, whoever, if that is you, I would really say to you, take advantage of the people who are there who do want to help you, because in many cases there are still people that are a part of our lives that are willing to also be a part of our children's lives. You get what I'm saying? And if you trust them, so I'm saying aunties, uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your close friends, not not just anybody,
Not
but
Pookie down the street.
right, not just anybody, but you know, if you have a community that are willing to pour into your children, then I say allow them to. You know what I'm saying? Do not dwell on the fact that the father isn't there, and take advantage of some of the people who do want to do things for you, because I feel as though sometimes when we dwell on a negative aspect of things, we push people away who really do want to be there for us and help us in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, honestly, to this point, so far, we ain't had to buy nothing for Eden. So not
Shout out
me
to the village.
or her father. So I can't be like, you ain't bought nothing for her. You know what I'm saying?
You
Or you ain't.
But that's kind of different because Eden dad is present. But
It is different.
I'm speaking about the dads that was like,
Well, can I chime in on it then?
hey,
That's a decision that you made.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like both of y'all are wrong because yes, he may have said I don't want any kids, but guess what? What also you did? You know what he
You
did?
lay down. You put them seeds in there.
Where was the protection? You know what I'm saying? You didn't protect yourself, and you know what the consequences are when you going in without protection. So for
get at me just in case if you don't know what that is.
right, get at her. But if you're not using any type of protection, but you're still saying, "Oh, well, I don't want no kids," and you ain't even doing the good old pull and pray, then what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, and as far as the
I'm
woman
dead.
goes,
I'm
I'm dead
I
on
am
that
not
pull and
trying to
pray.
cut
I'm dead
my
on
sister
that pull and
off,
pray.
but she said pull and pray. Like,
yeah, pull and pray. Now
I
listen,
am dead.
and for the female, you knew what you were getting yourself into as well. So now that you have this baby, don't be walking around here talking about, oh, my baby got a deadbeat dad, because he told you from jump, I ain't want no kids. So at the end of the day, both of y'all are dead wrong, because now here's this precious innocent baby and they don't know their daddy. You're probably gonna bash the daddy to the baby because you're bitter. When all of this could have been prevented if you just did what you were supposed to do. Period, poo.
So in that case, though, in that
period,
situation,
boo. Get it
in
right.
that situation, is the woman right to pursue child support?
Oh, I think
I
that's
don't
a
I
whole
don't feel like she
subject.
is. I don't feel like
That's a
she is.
whole I
I feel like
absolutely. I just wanted to go on the record. Every one of our viewers, please. I know y'all might even be in our inbox when I say this. I hate child support. Child support, man, I hate it. And keep in mind that I said that I was a single mom for 16 years. The way that I feel about child support, if I gotta take you to court to tell you that this baby put on drawers, shoes, and all of the necessities of life just
and they
like
eat a lot.
children, and they eat a lot. Let's not go into the fact that I had 3 boys, okay, and that oldest one changed shoe size every week. If I gotta take you to court for you to take care of your kids, I'm sorry, it's not worth my time. And do your research. Child support was never set up for the mother, it was set up for the system. Okay, do your research on that. I
Oh,
so
I feel like a preacher's coming out of there. Preach. Pull
I
it out.
I
Well,
so
Right.
disagree with child support. That's how come I'm sitting up here on Sister Talk with LTB telling you mamas, communicate. Because you guys can sit up here and solve that yourselves instead of bringing child support into this doggone situation. Because guess what happens? You don't even get all the money, okay? And so that
show don't.
is sitting up there paying the seaport for the doggone government to take the money, and your baby ain't getting it, okay? And then he's sitting over there at his house talking about some, oh, she took my money and bought some shoes with it. Yeah, partner, because guess what? I already
Um,
the shoes that the
that
baby
is
already
why
needed.
that is why I said it is best to cut the middleman.
Cut them out.
I am a receiver of child support. However, that ain't my fault. Okay. When you go listening to other people, outside of the co-parenting,
Yes.
you do things like get yourself put on child support. I was forced to put my daughter's father on child support by the state. That was never my intent. However, it was listening to the middleman.
All the time. All the time. And that's how come I really, really feel that communicating with the other parent and coming up with an agreement.
Yeah, come up with
Like,
a game plan.
hey, you're gonna get the baby every other weekend, or you're gonna get the baby every weekend, or heck, forget that. Get the baby during the week and take them to school. Like, we have to be open to that. Like, we
Yeah.
can come up with our own guidelines and keep the middleman up out of it, because that's gonna be a whole nother topic.
To our
Whoa.
viewers, I just want to
Whoa.
say to our young women, as someone who has been through the court system, it is so not worth it. It's detrimental to the relationship between you and your child's father. And as Tiara said before, don't nobody suffer but the kid. It is not worth it. I had to miss work. I had to find a babysitter. Shout out to Marvin for keeping Aria. But listen, it's not worth it. And then at the end of the day, you have this stranger, somebody that neither of you have ever met, telling you what you gonna do with your child. It's not worth it.
Let me just say this. Yes, it's hitting me into my soul with this one, okay? You sit up here and then you put regulations on this dad. He's doing the best that he can, and you put these regulations. Oh, you need to pay this amount and this, that, and the other. He ain't even got that amount. So all of that is just stacking up.
Now you gotta go back to court too.
Now you got all of these doggone arrears. You gotta take off from your job. Let it go. Dismiss it. I don't even want that money. What I do want you to do, and have y'all ever noticed that? Maybe y'all haven't, because y'all haven't went through this. When you go to child support court, they're always just talking about financials.
I've been through it.
Put in the agreement that he got to come and get this baby. Put that in the agreement. Don't be talking about he got to pay $300 every 2 weeks and this. Dude, you already know he ain't even got $300. He ain't even got a place to live. But you want him to pay $300 when he could just come and get his baby, so I can go to work.
Get the baby.
Or take a nap. Can I get a nap?
A nap for $200, Alex?
I'll take the nap for $200. Thank you.
I will take the nap, but if you want to spend some money, go spend some money on your child while I'm napping. Thank you.
Topic right here. I'm sorry, but it just really.
You didn't like some money in cash? No.
Well, guys, that's yeah, this has been a conversation. I feel like our viewers, majority of our viewers are women, as we have come to realize. And I feel like we definitely have hit home for somebody. I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my heart. But seriously, guys, it ain't worth it. That court stuff. If he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, if he's trying his best, give that man his credit, okay? And please let her take a nap. She just wants a nap, okay?
I just want a nap.
Okay, guys. I think that this was a super, super, super great topic, as usual. I feel like all of our conversations are very animated and just awesome anyway. But once again, I always enjoy to talk to y'all, for real. And it's just so happy that we get to record some of our conversations, some of those ones they don't make it on camera, which is good.
Which is good.
Which will be good. Yes.
But we want to thank everybody once again for tuning in to this episode. We really hope that you were able to get something from this conversation just to help you be encouraged, help you feel more engaged, to have a conversation.
Oh, yes.
Engaged and empowered. And empowered,
I am done for
just to continue to move through life, whether you're a single mother, whether you're just a single woman, or whether you're neither of those. But you still need help communicating, like myself sometimes. So we just thank you so much for that. We ask that you share this video with somebody else, somebody who may be thinking about our last portion of this conversation, which was going through the court system.
Don't do it, baby.
Trying to get that cash when you only getting
Oh,
half.
my goodness. No, you didn't
And
say it like
that
that.
ain't cool. That ain't cool when you could just tell him, like, look, this baby need this, that, and the third. Or I need help. I just need help. I need help, bruh.
Right, exactly.
Or you need a nap.
Yes, all of that. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share our post on Instagram. If you heard anything that was quotable, go ahead and quote it and tag us in it. We definitely appreciate it. Don't forget that we have merch for sale. You can follow us. And we're doing a giveaway. We're going to do one more giveaway, I believe, by the time this video will be going up. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter at Sister Talk with LTB. And also, one last thing, Armani Nicole's is taking orders now.
Woo, woo, woo.
So feel free to follow Armani Nicole's at Armani Nicole's with an S on Instagram. And we thank you guys so much. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye. We love y'all.
Bye. Who's gonna be the blooper today?
Not me, boo.
You blooping already too. What you talking about?
I did that on purpose, Goof.
He left. I did not get a chance for him to pour my drink.
Go get your drink, girl. You gotta have a drink.
Oh, wait, we recorded.
Are we?
Come
you got to get up in the screen. Guy.
Get up in the screen.
Hey, husband.
They can't see you.
Husband.
Hey,
sisters.
Husband.
Hey.
Y'all so silly. I did it. I did it.
Hey.